Hello. I don't know if you can. Oh, the wrong way. Good morning, everyone. I just had an awareness to pop on just really, really quickly and just really share with you. I've had this awareness to get in touch with a few of my clients. I basically have been realizing and hearing that people are experiencing a lot of, hey, Gary, a lot of pain in their bodies and they are experiencing heightened levels of awareness. And so I just really wanted to share that, there's a lot going on spiritually for us all at the moment. And we're being asked to look at all those parts of us, all those areas in our lives where we're not living our best life, basically, where we're holding on to maybe some old patterns, and it doesn't have to be really negative patterns like anger and stuff. Sometimes it's just patterns of lack of self-confidence, lack of focus, lack of being able to really get out in the world and do the thing you came to do. And I just had this awareness to share with you that this is a heightened time. So it's also a time where you can manifest really, really quickly. You can actually create more momentum in your business, more contributions in your business. You can create, hey, Kathy, you can create more. It is that time. And so it's really all about having a look at what's coming up for you and not making yourself wrong for it, just realizing that if you're lacking confidence, if you're feeling like life is a little bit difficult right now, if you're experiencing pain in your body, it's just your awareness. It's just those parts of you. I'm realizing how sun-drenched I look. It's so beautiful to see the sun after all the rain. So it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to let go of those parts of you that lack the confidence that maybe, and if you're experiencing pain in your body, what if you're a healer? What if you're actually picking up the pain in other people's bodies? It's really easy to just send it back to sender with love and consciousness. You just ask the question, who does this belong to? If you're worrying about your business, if you're worrying about the pain in your body, it's kind of all the same energy. So you're just looking at things that aren't going to go forward at this time with you, and they're just coming up for you to have a look at so that you can clear them and so that you can move forward in confidence, so you can move forward pain-free. Perhaps you're a healer and that's why you're feeling a lot of pain in your body, and maybe it's something that you haven't looked at before. Maybe you've been going to healers thinking, oh, I'd love to do this kind of work, but I don't have the knowledge or the experience. What if you've got lifetimes of experience with everything that you're doing, and all it is that you just have to look at the blocks and remove the blocks as you can, when you can, and just step forward and just keep putting one foot in front of the other and just keep going. And worst case scenario, you can come and see me. If you can't clear your stuff, if you really feel blocked in moving forward, you can always just come and book a session with me. You'd be surprised how much we can shift in an hour. And what I'm sort of getting at is, now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to make the changes that are required for you to have the best life that you can possibly live, to be successful at what you choose to do, and to have ease with money. All of that. Now is the time. Now is the time. There's never been a better time to let go of the past, let go of all your judgments of yourself, all the ways that you make yourself wrong. It's time to let go of that. It's time to step into the amazing, incredible, capable person that you truly are. And now is the time. So it's all about choice. Nothing happens to us. We create everything. So if we're creating blocks in our lives, it's because we're stuck in some area, because we've got some negative thoughts about ourselves, or we've got judgments about ourselves. It always starts with the self. So just it's a really good process to move away from blaming others. It's a really good process to look at yourself. It's an opportunity for growth right now. Spiritually, energetically, physically, this is a time for growth. We're all being asked to step up. We're all being asked to become a better version of ourselves, a stronger version, a more capable version, a confident version of ourselves. a version of ourselves without the baggage, without the doubts and fears and anxieties, a version of ourselves that contributes to others, that inspires others, and that helps create more together, greater together. We're all in this together. We're all connected. If you're in my life, you're in my life for a reason, and there are no accidents. There are no accidents. So if you can just look at everything as a perfect opportunity to learn, and if we can just move away as a group, as my tribe, if we can all just move away from blaming others, from pointing out the negative in others, and if we can just start looking at ourselves and we can just go, well, what is this? And what is it showing me? What is it teaching me? What do I need to change? What is it that I have to learn here? And when we go on that in a journey, and I'm speaking from experience, this is the journey I've taken. Over 2 years, I stepped out from being a terrified little mouse that had a job, that was an employee, that got pushed around and shoved around, or felt pushed around and shoved around by everyone and everything else. And so I've stepped into actually just taking responsibility for my life, realizing I'm powerful, I create my life by my choices, that my choices go forward and they create momentum. And I am an awakener. So I'm here to awaken others to their own greatness. That is my purpose. And I am so clear about my purpose. So if you're not yet clear about your purpose, you need to start asking some questions. What gives you joy? How do you light up when you do things? What part of you, what is it in your life that makes you light up and makes you have just a great experience and great joy and just, you know, a real sense of being, of being alive, of feeling vibrant and joy-filled? So for me, it's all about watching people wake up to their own greatness. Now, I tapped into that quite a long time ago. I just didn't know the path to get there. So I just put one foot in front of the other. I looked at the mistakes I made. I took responsibility for the mistakes I made. Hi, Kylie. Hi, Rebecca. And I just put one foot in front of the other. And so it's all about that, and everything's an opportunity to learn. And the world is a simple reflection of what's going on inside us. So if you're having people, or you're feeling judged by people, I would ask you the question, how are you judging you? Because it's just a reflection, okay? And your awareness might be picking up on the judgment of others simply because you're judging yourself. So they're there to teach us. People aren't here to harm us as such. They're here to teach us. They're here to give us a reflection of what's going on inside us. So when we can tap into that and we can just ask those questions of, what is this opportunity here in front of me, this person in front of me? What is the message that I need to receive about myself? What is it that I'm doing or saying to myself that I can change, that can change the situation so it doesn't keep presenting? So, and we're all in this, you know, none of us is perfect. It's just a journey. Life is a teaching school. This place, this earth is a university. We're all here to learn about ourselves. We're all here to evolve and grow into our full potential. And the way to do that is, the first place is to take responsibility for how you think and how you feel. Because nobody else can harm you. Nobody else can actually do and say things to you unless you allow them to. So for me, that's been a huge journey, because I used to allow everything. I used to allow people to speak to me in any way they want. I used to allow people to waste my time. And I'm just really learning that what I allow will persist, and also what I resist will persist. So if I'm not getting the lessons that I'm supposed to get, they're going to keep coming. So that's when you know you've learned what you need to learn. That's when you know that you're really starting to step up and take responsibility. Is the continuous lessons stop coming. They'll change, because we're all on a journey. None of us is there. This world is a university. We're going to keep learning. So I just wanted to pop on and really encourage everyone, because it is a heightened time, and it is a time that we are being challenged to look at ourselves. And if we start and I beg your pardon, if we stop looking at ourselves and we keep pointing the finger outwards, we're not going to learn the things we came to learn. We're not going to evolve. And the saddest thing is we're not going to reach our potential for the best life we can possibly have. And my wish for you is that you can create the best life for you ever, ever, ever possible. And yeah, if you need some help in any way, if you need a session, I do online stuff as well. If you're home with kids or whatever the situation, you're always welcome to pop me a message and book a time through my booking app. We can do an online session. So sometimes it's right in front of you. You know what's right for you. You just have to tap in. You just really have to tap in and just bring up that bravery muscle, that courage muscle, and just step out for yourself and start putting yourself first, not in a selfish way. I don't mean that at all. I mean, if you take care of you, there's more of you to share and take care of the people around you. That's what I mean. If you fill your cup first, there's more of you. There's more joy in you. There's lightness in you. There's more ability. There's more capacity for you to help those people around you. If you're empty, and I'm speaking again from experience, I used to give from an empty place. I never looked after myself. When I started looking after myself, I had more to give. So that's the place I'm coming from, not from a selfish place. I'm coming from the place of your duty is to you first, and then your duty to others becomes ease, joy, and glory. And it's that easy. So if you look after yourself, put yourself first, reach out, to someone you resonate with. If you're having difficulty facilitating your own healing, choose a facilitator that you resonate with. And sometimes they just end up really bringing to light what you already know that you perhaps are hiding from yourself. That's all it is sometimes. And me, I'm happy to pay anyone to do that if I'm stuck. That's just my point of view. You take whatever I say. If it's light for you, that's great. If it's heavy for you, just let it go. It's not your truth. This is my truth I'm sharing. This is an awareness I'm sharing. So if it speaks to you, fantastic. Have a great day. That's all I really wanted to say. Be the best you can be and create the best life for yourself. Bye.